So we have already learned this formula is mirror formula. It relates the object distance, the image distance and the focal length of the mirror. So this formula is called mirror formula or mirror equation. Apart from this mirror equation, we also saw the formula for magnification. Magnification means what is the size of the object and in which direction, whether the image will be inverted or non-inverted. In the case which we have solved, we found this formula that is height of the object h dash upon h, which is called magnification, is nothing but minus v by u, where v is the distance of the image and u is the distance of the object. So these were two very important formulae. So please remember these formulae and remember there is plus sign when we solve this mirror equation. There is no negative sign, but remember this because this will be helpful later when we come to the lenses. 1 by v plus 1 by u is equal to 1 by f for mirror equation and magnification is minus v by u. This is for mirror. Now let us see example 9.1. Suppose that the lower half of the concave mirror reflecting surface figure 9.5 is covered with an opaque non-reflective material. What effect will have on the image of the object placed in front of the mirror? So we have already done this example and we learned that it does not matter that whether the mirror is half reflecting and half non-reflecting. So lower half is the non-reflecting or opaque, that has made opaque. So will we see the object only half? No. Answer is no. We will see the complete image of the object. The image of the object will be complete. Only we have covered this portion, so the reflecting surface is now much more reduced. Hence the intensity of the image will be low. So image will not be as sharp as in the first case, but the image will be complete. It will not be half image. Let us see next example, example 9.2. A mobile phone lies along the principal axis of a concave mirror as shown in figure 9.7. So here is the mobile phone and as you can see, this is the type of very old mobile phone because this book is almost 10 to 12-year old. So this is our old phone which has an antenna on the top of it, but even with this you can imagine what happens to the image. So instead of this, imagine your modern phone with some kind of arrangement on it. So why this arrangement is here? Just to show that image has been inverted in this figure. So image has been inverted. This is just to show this. So mobile phone is kept on the principal axis of a concave mirror. Show by suitable diagram the formation of its image. So we have to tell how the image will be formed. Explain why the magnification is not uniform. So definitely there will be non-uniform magnification, as in this image you can see that width of the mobile everywhere is same, but here in the image, here it is much larger and here it is much smaller. So width is non-uniform, hence magnification is also non-uniform. Will the distortion of the image depend on the location of the phone with respect to mirror? Also we have to tell whether this distortion, this is called distortion because the width is not equal. This is because of the location of the phone, or there are some other reasons for this distortion. So we have to solve this. So the ray diagram for the formation of the image of the phone is shown in this figure. The image of the part which is on the plane perpendicular to the principal axis will be on the same plane. So what we can see here, this BC and this CB dash are of equal width, but this, let us say this point D, this AD or A dash D is much larger than this width. So why is it happening? So if we draw the ray diagram, so this ray goes from this A and B, and this is parallel to the principal axis. So this is our principal axis and this ray is parallel to the principal axis. After falling on the mirror, so it will go through the focus. It will go through the focus. So this is the ray 1. Ray 1. Now again what we can see, another ray which passes through this focal point, this becomes parallel. So this point gives us the image of point A. This is the image of point A, which is A dash. So A dash is much more enlarged. A dash is much more enlarged and this point was D. So A dash, D dash is much more enlarged. But if we see the same thing for this BC, so what happens? This rays comes from this BA and another ray from this point, when it goes from focal point, it becomes parallel. So this cuts at some other point which is the image of B, also called B dash. So in this way we see that this BC or CB dash is equal, but this due to this diagonal line or line at some angle, this image is distorted. This AD dash is much more enlarged than this BC. This is much more enlarged. So we have made this ray diagram, and in this ray diagram what we have found, that this image is distorted. So this ray is parallel to the principal axis. So this was our principal axis and it passes through focus. And this another ray which passes through focus becomes parallel to the principal axis. So these meets at this point. But why there is this difference? This another ray which also passes through this focus point becomes parallel to this principal axis. But why there is this difference? So let us try to understand why there is this difference or this image is distorted. So let us divide this cone into 4 parts. So this is part 1, this is part 2, this is part 3 and this is part 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Similarly here, so we have this part 2, this was part 1, this is part 3 and this is part 4. So why this image is distorted? So let us understand. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Let us name this 1 dash, 2 dash, 3 dash, 4 dash. That means these are images. So as we can see, this is the focus point. This is the focus point and this C point is the center of curvature. This C is nothing but center of curvature. Center of curvature. Now let us see the formula. What was the formula? Mirror formula was 1 upon U plus 1 upon V is equal to 1 upon F. And what was the formula for magnification? M is equal to H dash upon H is equal to minus V upon U. So from these two formulae, let us try to understand this figure. So at point 1, so this is at center of curvature. So let us assume that this distance is A. F is equal to A. Then we know in that case R or distance between this point and center of curvature would be 2A. This we know. So if any object, so this point is exactly on the center of curvature. So if this point is exactly on the center of curvature, so u is equal to 2a. U is equal to 2a because it is exactly at this center of curvature. So from this formula, if we calculate v, if we put the values in this formula, v is also 2a. So image will also form on this center of curvature itself, on this plane, and in that case u upon v is equal to minus 1. That means image will be inverted, but image will be of the same size. Now as soon as we go this side, so this will be definitely 2a minus something, let me write this delta. So this is definitely 2a minus something. So our object distance, this u has been decreased, but we cannot change the focal length of the mirror because that is already a. This focal length cannot be changed, we can change only u and v. Now if u is reduced, suppose if this u is reduced, then we must increase to compensate this focal length, or to keep this focal length constant. If u is decreasing, then we must increase. So in that case, so this image, here we are going towards the right side, so the image will go on the left side. So image is going on the left side. In that case, v will be more, as we are seeing v is something more and u is less. So definitely v is increasing, u is decreasing. In that case, magnification will be larger. So let us say this is magnification 1, this is magnification, let us say 1 point something, let us say 1.1x. So something larger than this, some point larger. Now we have come to this third point. Let us say at this point distance is further reduced, 2a minus 2 delta. To keep the focal length constant, v will be much larger. So now u is further reduced, so v is further larger, hence magnification will be further more. So more magnification, let us write this is 1.2x. So magnification is further large, more magnification. And what would be the position? So as v is going this side, so this was 2a minus 2 delta, so u is going this side, v will be going on left side. Now for the last point, so let us name this is 2a minus 3 delta. So further distance is further reduced, 3 delta. So in that case, what will happen? U is much smaller, v will be much more larger to keep the f constant. So hence v is very large, u is very small, so magnification is very high, and we have already seen as u is getting towards the mirror, the image will be more distant from the mirror. Hence the magnification will definitely depend on the location of the phone. So this was the question, whether the distortion of image depend on the location of phone. Answer is yes. At center of curvature there will be no distortion, but as this point gets closer to the mirror, the image will get further from the mirror and will be much larger. So there will be more and more distortion.